I awoke with a panic and grabbed at the ring of icy cold sweat around my neck. My eyes sprung open and I stared at the ceiling above me. For a moment, I couldn't place where I was. The smell of the place, the thickness of the air, and the constant shrill pulse of crickets, they were all foreign and unexpected to my confounded brain. After a moment, my eyes came into focus, my ears registered what they were hearing, and my nose recognized that familiar mix of decaying paperbacks and years of pot smoke, and it all came back to me. I was on a tiny island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean in my dead father's bungalow, while he lay in a morgue somewhere waiting for me to put him in the ground. There was no light in the room except for a sliver of moonlight coming in through the window, and so it took my eyes a few more moments before they could transmit meaningful data to my brain. And they fixed on this lightning bolt shaped crack that ran across part of the ceiling. I realized I was looking through his eyes, seeing exactly what he had seen. I scanned the bungalow, the blue moonlight peeking through the window, flickering slightly as the window shade wavered in the breeze. The broken closet door, the way the paint had begun to curl and flake off at the corner where the wall reached the ceiling. I turned and eyed the nightstand with his copy of Kipling's Kim and the note card with that childish scrawl reading, "God is good," still right where I had left them, where he had left them. I tried to imagine him lying there just a few days before. He was here, right here, lying there just as I was then in all his suffering, his gut aching, his brow burning in fever, vomiting blood, choking on his own blood. I bolted upright. I was lying in his bed, the bed where he lay dying, the very bed where he was vomiting that blood, my head on the same pillow where he was sweating and slobbering for those last few weeks. We didn't even know what it was that killed him, probably some tropical microbacterial hypercontagious and untreatable disease, and I was lying in his bed. I jumped to my feet and stared down at the mattress, the impression of my body visible on the blanket. My heart pounded in my temples. Did they even change the sheets? I mean, why would someone have made in the bed? And how well could they even clean around here? I was hyperventilating. I tried to calm myself down. I needed to go back to sleep. I took a towel from the closet and placed it over the pillow and put another one down the length of the bed. I lied back down on top of the towels and crossed my arms across my chest so none of my skin was touching the contaminated surface. And I tried to breathe slowly and practice my meditation. Breathe in, breathe out, relax my feet, relax my ankles. Why did we decline the autopsy? What was I thinking? Jesus Christ, I was lying in his bed. I was going to catch whatever it was that killed him. I was wide awake. There was no way I was going back to sleep. I flipped open my phone to check the time. It was 2:22 a.m. I could hear Toby breathing restfully across the room. I made my way over to the laptop, carefully tiptoeing around the stupid piles of books that were everywhere. And I was still breathing too heavily, but I tried to keep quiet as to not wake Toby. I had to talk to somebody, though. I had to reach out to someone. What if I had contracted this rare, fatal disease? That bastard was trying to take me down with him.